Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Faith without works is dead. I don't wanna die so soon. I got moves to make instead. I ain't scared, I'm prepared. Big ideas inside my head. I'm gonna make them manifest. And I'm dressed for success. I left, right, order my steps. Network, I ain't gotta do it by myself. Who you know, show me who you know. Better let them know we bout to blow. It's time to go, go, go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go to work, get to work, yeah. Go to work, yeah. Go to work, get to work, yeah. Go to work, yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't tryna trade my time, yeah. Simply wanna show you what I'm worth, yeah. Daily I'ma stay on my ground. Have a little faith and go to work. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go to work. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on ride like every day, 'cause I want everything. I can do anything. Check my resume. It's people against you. They see what you've been through. But look in the mirror, tap into your spirit. It's power within you. Like LinkedIn, I'm locked in, get the job done when I clock in. I weighed out my options, put the work in, that's action, no lacking, just stacking. Big dreams I'm attracting, no accidents, that's fate. Just go in and have a little faith. Faith without works is dead. I don't wanna die so soon. I got moves to make instead. I ain't scared, I'm prepared. Big ideas inside my head. I'm gonna make them manifest, and I'm dressed for success. I left, right, order my steps. Network, I ain't gotta do it by myself. Who you know, show me who you know. Better let them know we bout to blow. It's time to go, go, go. Go to work, get to work, yeah. Go to work, yeah. Go to work, get to work, yeah. Go to work, yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't tryna trade my time, yeah. Simply wanna show you what I'm worth, yeah. Daily I'ma stay on my grind, yeah. Have a little faith and go to work. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go to work. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, now go nuts.
Hey there, I'm Trevor Houston, the creator of the Who You Know Summit, and I'd like to welcome you to the Who You Know Job Networking Show.
On our program, we'd like to show you a job search like you've never seen.
Everything from getting noticed by employers, how to properly format your resume, and how to network effectively using LinkedIn to drive recruiters to your profile.
We even take suggestions from our amazing community.
So if you want to learn all things job search, go ahead and subscribe now.
Focus! It's all about the job search. So if you want to learn how to land that next success, you heard them. All you got to do is subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome to the Who You Know Job Networking Show.
Yeah.
What you know is important, but
Who you know?
Hey, who you know
can make all the difference in your job search.
It sure can. Hey, special shout out to Tony with the keys. Okay, we just released the Who You Know anthem. Y'all heard it. Go to work, get to work.
Go
you like that?
Donuts.
Go to donut. You like that?
Go to work.
Go to work. Shout out to Tony with the keys. I appreciate you for putting that song together. And, man, it's coming together. I like it. What did y'all think in the comments? Tell me in the comments, what did y'all think of the Who You Know anthem?
We're marching forward.
Yes, yes. All right, guys. We've got an amazing show, and we've got G in the house.
G is with us now.
Hey,
What?
picture, guys.
What? And we got donuts in the house.
We got donuts.
Go nuts for donuts.
And there was a couple of Popo donuts in there, too.
Yes.
So.
Look at it. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got
Boy,
the
you see
sprinkles.
that? You see
We got
that?
the
Oh,
sprinkles.
Ooh, I think
snap.
we got some
the
jelly-filled
chocolate.
donuts up in there.
It's going to be a great show. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, guys, we like to always bless this show.
Started out right.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Right.
Mark, will you do the honor?
All right, guys, if you would, please bow with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much. Just thank you so much for everything that you bestow upon us. There's so much, even in the light, in the midst of all of the trials that we're going through, the job seekers in their search, this country, the world, everything that we go through, we still have so much to be thankful for. Thank you especially for all of the folks that are with us today. Thank you for the encouragement that they provide us, and hopefully that we can provide to them. Thank you for speaking through us, for being present and lifting them up in all of the ways that you can. Help those that are down. We know that there's a lot of people that find themselves in a spot where maybe they're dealing with some doubts, some depression, some worries and concerns, anxiety. I just pray that you would take that from them, that you would, again, just hold them up, hold them close to you. Bless this conversation. Hopefully speak through us again today and help us to be an inspiration to those that need you. In your name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right, we got a lot to be thankful for. We got 1 million landings up in here. But before we do that, I want to go to the audience. Let's see who we got with us. I see Yvonne. What's good, Yvonne? Meg Rose, the hype lady in the house. Mike Mediterranean.
Oh, again.
Anna Morgan. What's good, Anna? How you doing?
Anna Morgan.
She's the career BFF out there,
Anna, what's going on?
Y'all need to connect with Anna Morgan. She's good. She knows her stuff. Krista.
Jeff Vance, the man.
Jason Hopper in the house.
We got Lori Schultz, John Rabelais, Will McLaughlin, Hey William, Amy Perman, Margot Sweeney, Joe Kovar up in Tulsa. Hey Joe, thanks for hanging with us. Penny Sprague, hey Penny, great to see you.
Hey,
as
will y'all
always.
real quick tell us what you're searching for? Just put, a hashtag project management, QA, accounting and finance, whatever it is that you do, put it in the chat. I want to hear it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm going to probably say your name wrong. Just throwing this out there. Robine? Robin?
I think it's Robin.
Robin?
Wow.
Maybe just spelled differently.
Look, if this is your first time, I apologize. If this is your second time, you already know, okay?
Come on, son.
I can't read. So appreciate you for joining. Also, let us know if this is your first time or, if this is your first time, put hashtag first time. I want to hear from you.
Yeah, you guys hashtag it out.
Hashtag it out. Okay, so here's what we got. I see John, he's hashtag leadership. All right, William, good to see you. Data analyst, good to see you here. Lauren says IT director. So if y'all looking for an IT director, you need to go hire Lauren right now. You need to go get her up, swoop her up.
Lauren.
Hey, I love this. Raymond Sudar landed. Actually, Raymond, you're in my landings list, but so congratulations on that.
Woo!
But he is in here. He is in here,
All right,
and he
Ray.
said, searching for individuals I can help. Paying it forward,
Already.
Raymond.
Paying it forward.
Paying it forward. Donut
Hey.
for you.
Raymond, I'm going to give you a mic drop
Yep,
for that.
that's a mic drop. Right there, Raymond.
Paying it forward.
Already, Raymond.
I love that. Love that. Okay, here we go.
Yvonne
go.
Rentmeester's with us. Hey, Yvonne, out in California. What's going on, Yvonne?
We got a bunch of landings.
Ooh, a whole
All right,
lot,
so
a
get
bunch
your
of 'em.
donut emojis. Your donut emojis ready, okay? And your hands on LinkedIn. Big round of applause for Craig Bohall.
Craig Bohall. Yep, Craig.
Kevin Moore, congratulations to you.
Congratulations, Kevin Moore.
Michael Jones.
Mike Jones.
Ron Klasan.
Ron Kassan. Is that right?
Klesson, I don't know.
Klassen.
Karan Patel.
Karan Patel, all
Karan.
right.
Greg
Hey, that's
Bailey.
right.
Greg Bailey,
Greg
that's
Bailey.
one, right?
Keep
Greg
going,
Bailey,
keep going.
all right.
What
We got Kelly
we got?
Bryan,
Kelly
Kelly
Bryan.
Bryan, Matthew Mitchell,
Matthew Mitchell.
Alok Kumar, we know Alok, and Sam Courtney, Seth Rubenstein, Larry.
Yes.
I'm going to go Landry Baggett, Angela Stone, Tim Robinson, Raymond Sudar, Jazz Gill, Marcy Abrams,
Jazz
Rick
Gill.
Kelly, Aaron Rundle, Leslie Perricone, and Karen Yotes.
Karen Yotes.
Karen Yotes.
Wow.
And Kelly Snyder. Did we say Kelly Snyder last week? Did we say
Yeah, I
Kelly
think we
Snyder?
did say Kelly, but Kelly Snyder.
Kelly Snyder.
And Tracy Harness.
Right.
You
And
know,
Tracy Harness.
I'm hitting on HR.
Oh,
Lisa,
yeah.
too. All that this morning.
Look, y'all know what that is. That's cash flow, y'all. That is
Yep.
cash flow
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in the
Did you
economy.
do your numbers? Did you do your numbers?
That was like
You know,
20
if we
some.
just did the math, I don't know, that was like 20 landings.
20,
Okay,
like
call it
You
20
guys
landings.
make good money. Come on now.
Let's
Y'all know
just
y'all
round it off at
take
$100,000
a breath of the
salary.
barbecue.
That's $2 million back in the economy. Look, income. Right? That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, that's exciting stuff.
That is exciting.
That's
And
exciting
not
stuff.
all of the landings were in Dallas-Fort Worth.
All over. All over.
Making me excited.
Nice.
Woo!
So
All right.
2 things. Number 1, let it be an inspiration to you. Lots of landings, lots of activity still. Employers are looking. They're complaining that they can't find people to
Yeah.
hire. And number 2, connect with those people. All these names, connect with them. Pick their brains. See what worked for them. Listen to their story, their testimonial, and how they got landed.
So, I'm just going to celebrate with
What?
you.
You're just kicking it right off there. Yeah.
I'm good.
You good?
Chocolate.
Get your donut. Hey, we got to celebrate. Hey,
All right.
you heard in the song at the very end, Tony with the keys, he put in there, he said, go nuts for the donuts. All right, go nuts
Go
for the
nuts
donuts.
for the donuts.
So this is for all the landings, okay, all the landings. I'm going to have a bite for you. Okay.
Foster, I know you're talking
Oh,
about your
my
blood
God.
sugar. You want to use some?
Yeah,
Okay.
I better leave it alone.
You-
I'll
hey, you-
take it. I better-
You
And let it be known,
I'll
your
be all right.
You
donut
just hold it?
delivery
I'll be
today
all right.
was completely random. I did not know about the glorious song. The anthem is fabulous.
The
You like
anthem is
that?
on time.
This is just perfect timing.
I like that chocolate one there.
That chocolate looks good.
Yeah,
It's
that
got the
one.
cream filling. This is my jam right here. This is my jam. Okay. All right, now I got the tip of the week. Okay. Tip of the week is the Who You Know Nation has a couple of new tools being released. We're slow releasing them out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, slow release. They're in beta. But I want to just paint the vision for you, okay? So we've got the mobile app that's being released. It is now on Android, so go pick it up. If you're in Android, I want to see you right now in the comments. Put Android, okay? Apple, I appreciate you, I love you, but we're getting there, okay? We're on the way, coming soon. But for my Android folks, go ahead, download the Who You Know app, get it on your phone.
Right.
It's in beta, so there will be updates. There's going to be changes. There's going to be things. It's going to get better as it goes, okay? But here's the deal. I need you to give me a 5-star review on Google, right? Give me your feedback and let me know if there's anything not in there that you want in there.
We want all the stars.
Give me your feedback. The second tip that I have for you, it's called the Who You Know Nation, okay?
Love it.
This is our online community that I've just created. I want you to imagine LinkedIn in its beginning stage, okay? So LinkedIn originated to be a job platform, okay? So you had the job seekers, you had the recruiters, you had the hiring managers. Imagine LinkedIn without salespeople, right? Before all the salespeople got there and ruined it, all right? Before me and Mark showed up, before all the Bitcoin pushers and all the people out there
Oh, my God.
trying to hit you up in the DMs and sell you stuff, okay? So imagine LinkedIn at its golden age. That's what we have. We're building a community. So my first step is to get all my job seekers in there. Second step is to get all my alumni in there. Get my Who You Know alumni in this thing. Then we got to get our recruiters and hiring managers and the companies in there as well.
Hook it up.
And you'll be able to post content. You're going to be able to DM each other. It's a social media platform.
Online.
So,
Online. Speaking of online,
Yeah.
I was online the other day, and I ordered a chicken and an egg.
Oh, my God.
I'll let you know which comes first.
Wow. Mark, with the dad jokes, man.
You guys can't wait for
I
the
like telling dad
joke.
jokes because sometimes he laughs.
And I'm glad that Trevor brought up LinkedIn because, look, we got Brenda Meller with us
Oh,
today.
yeah.
You don't get any more branded than Brenda Meller.
Yeah, Brenda Miller's coming on next. Y'all,
Brandon
I'm going
with
to tell
Brenda.
you, it's going
And
to
that's
get good.
Meller, guys. Not Miller, but Meller. You know how Trevor is. Meller, way up there north of Detroit.
You know I can't read, Foster. Come on. Come on, son. Get your sign out. Come on, son.
Let
Come on, son.
Let me bust y'all out. Bam.
Bust- Come on, son. All right, guys, we're getting a little crazy, okay? We're getting crazy up
That's
in
what we
here.
do. That's what we do best.
We're getting crazy.
That's how you roll.
But I want y'all to get in the community. Make sure you do that. Let's get you plugged in right now. I want you to get plugged in. This is going to be like, you know when you're an early adopter to a social platform, right? There's usually some perks with that, okay? I'm just saying. There's usually some perks when you're an early adopter. So be an early adopter. Get in the Who You Know Mobile. Get in the Who You Know Nation community. And let's roll, all right? Guys, we got to go to a real quick break. But don't go anywhere, because when we come back...
Ooh, who we got when we come back?
We got Brenda Meller in the house.
Brenda who?
Meller in
Meller.
How are you spending extra time at home? Perfecting kitchen skills? Learning a new language? What about your education? At Waldorf University, we're offering 25% off your first online course. It's your time. It's your future. Start today.
Hey, Trevor Houston here, and if you're looking for connections to opportunities, free seminars and workshops to the knowledge and tools you need, and individualized one-on-one coaching for solid plans and solutions, Career and Financial Services is here for you with a holistic approach to educate, empower, and guide you to achieve your desired future. Call today to learn more about how the coaches can assist you to reach your career and financial success.
Welcome back to the Who You Know Job Networking Show, where what you know is
What you know
Important.
It's important. It's very
important.
important.
Who you know?
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 No.
Who you know? All right,
Come
all
on,
right. Let me
son.
tell you who I know, okay? Up on the screen, look at that hat, first of all. First and foremost, look at that. Woo! I feel like
The pink hat for the pink chair.
we are doing
should
it
have
big.
down
Look,
here.
okay. So we got Brenda Meller. She's a marketer with a knack for social media, self-proclaimed ambassador of LinkedIn, national speaker, chief engagement officer at
Wow.
Meller Marketing, and author of Social Media Pie, How to Enjoy a Bigger Slice of LinkedIn. Woo! Everybody welcome Brenda Meller.
Brenda Meller.
Social media pie.
Hey, high fives all around if I was in the room right now.
We're getting it. We're getting it.
Oh, okay. All right. We like to have fun in here. We like to joke and have a good time. So I got a question for you. We like to play a game called Would You Rather.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
All right, here we go.
yeah.
So, Brenda, would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told? Ooh. Ooh. So,
I would say lose the ability to lie. Try not to do that. With my kids, I tell white lies, but that would not be a loss for me.
yes. What's that movie, Jim Carrey? Liar, liar, right?
Liar,
liar,
liar.
liar. Okay, so you'd be liar, liar. You'd be Jim Carrey's twin sister. All right, I like that. Mark, what about you?
I'm the same. I mean, look, I'm probably gullible enough as it is, or trusting enough as it is. Let's put it that way. I'm trusting enough as it is, so I think that to go completely that direction would not be a good thing. So
Mark's Mr. Nice Guy
Yeah.
for sure. What about
Nah.
you? G.
You know what? I'm piggybacking right off of that because I'm embarrassed to say I'm pretty much up there, if not more. So I'll own it.
All right, audience, tell us in the chat what
So they
would you
forgot me
rather?
again. I'll be
Well,
dog. We
Foster,
did
what
that
would
last
you,
week.
Yeah.
What would you rather?
Come on, Foster.
I'm a recruiter. Do you guys have to ask? I'm not going to believe everything you guys tell me.
All right, audience, tell us what would you rather in the comments. Okay, Brenda.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about LinkedIn because you're the guru. You got the pies, all of that. Okay, so I want to know, how do you optimize your profile? What should a job seeker be doing? Because I know there's a difference between if you're like a business owner, an entrepreneur, or job seeker, different ways you can slice that pie, right? So how would you slice it if you're a job seeker? What would you do?
Good. So great question. So, I mean, starting with, from the top of the profile down, the top of your profile is going to be the most important section. So you want to make sure you have a current headshot photo, something that looks like you circa the past 5 years, not you from 20 years ago.
Okay.
And because of the fact we're doing so many Zoom calls nowadays, we're going to be in an interview at some point where someone's going to see you. We want to make sure that we have our best professional image in that headshot photo. So that's kind of area one. After that, I would say that header image, which is that rectangular bar that's right behind your headshot photo. A lot of people just don't put anything. It's the default, that grayish green, looks like a landscape flipped on its side. I would recommend that you put something in that header image area that helps to reinforce your area of expertise or what job you're seeking, what job you're qualified for. If none of those fit you, then you could always put a photo of the skyline. For me, it might be Metro Detroit. For someone in your listening audience, maybe it's Houston or Dallas or something, a city skyline. But let's put something in the background that helps to reinforce and support your job search. I'd also say in your headline field, it's really important that we put our targeted job title in there, because of the fact that a recruiter is not searching for someone that says seeking opportunities or open to work or unemployed. They are looking for engineer, marketing manager, HR director. So it's really important that that headline includes a couple of the keywords. And there's many more tips, Trevor. I could keep going, but wanted to give a couple pointers to get us started here.
I like that. Okay, well, let's talk about how you got started, right? How did you get started becoming a LinkedIn guru and all that?
I was an anti-social media person. So take us back to, probably 2003, 2004. And all of my friends were trying to get me on Facebook. And I'm like, I don't want to be on, social media. I'm a married woman. I don't need to reconnect with my ex-boyfriends from high school.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And I had remember back in the day, we would get those emails from people. Someone wants you to join their professional network on LinkedIn.
Yes.
And it was, for me, the tipping point. A woman named Erica I work with, and she was in a marketing leadership role. And she said, you got to check out this LinkedIn site and figure out what it's all about. And I kind of leaned into it. And for me, I'm an introvert at heart. So it was a really easy way for me to network and meet people from around the world. When I was ready to make a job change in 2008, I stepped up my efforts, disconnected from my boss and a couple other people at the company, and then started to quietly look for a job. And I made a direct connection with a hiring manager. And this was at the height of the recession, where the market was flooded with people looking full time. So I realized that LinkedIn was changing the way that we as job seekers could find our next opportunity. And then from there, I just really leaned into it. I'm self-taught. I just try to immerse myself in understanding how to get the most out of LinkedIn as an employee, as a brand ambassador. And then I started growing our social media community for the organization I was working with, and just developed a knack, both for understanding how to use the site, and through Toastmasters, public speaking training, I started doing webinars and events. And, one day the universe nudged me forward. I found myself in a position where I was looking for full-time work, and people started approaching me saying, hey, Brenda, since you have some time, can you help me with my profile? And since you have some time, can you train our team on LinkedIn? And since you have some time, can you help us with marketing strategy? And I started realizing my next job was not going to be working for someone. It was going to be working for myself. So now I sit here in front of all of you today announcing that I am enthusiastically unemployable.
Hey, I like that.
Awesome. Me too, Brenda. They don't want to hire me.
No, they don't. They don't. Come on, son.
Brenda, what are some of the big changes that you've seen as far as, like, we talk about the algorithms and, the different things within LinkedIn to really kind of not manipulate, but take note of as we're trying to get our branding and our profile out there. Have you seen that change, and how over the years since you've started?
Yeah, I mean, so many things. It's like you can't really crack the code on the algorithm. And I stopped trying a long time ago, but I try to understand, what is LinkedIn's goal? Their goal is to keep people on the site longer. So to increase time spent on the site. So we know that by doing certain activities, not including external links, sending people off and things like that, there's different techniques that can help you to gain more visibility within the homepage feed. And specifically for the job seeker, I mean, they're launching new features all the time. And I'm going to give you two of them right now. One is the name pronunciation tool.
Yes.
I know G has this loaded on her profile.
G's got to have it.
Right?
Because no one can even attempt mine. So
Oh,
yes,
my God.
yes, we know this.
All right. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you. What do you?
Ask
What
me.
does it say? What does your name pronunciation say?
Well, I take up the full 10 seconds.
Okay.
Gehan. Hi, my name is Gehan Haridy-Ardanowski, or G for short. Thanks for listening.
All right. There you go. All right. Okay.
You got to put it out there. But I know when it's shorter, that's when you use it right for the salesy type. Hey, you know, I'm quick such and such, but I'm also a marketer. I'm also this. Like you use that full 10 seconds.
Yeah. You got to put a call to action at the
Yes.
end of it,
And after
right?
you
There's
say
no
all
room in
that
that
and you
for
bring
mine.
it back to G, that's something you can connect with.
What was the second change or thing that's coming?
Yeah, so the second thing is it's rolling out right now. It's called a cover video, and LinkedIn is rolling out this feature specifically for job seekers. So you have the opportunity on the mobile, the LinkedIn mobile app, where you can do it's 10 to 20 seconds. I'm hearing some people saying it's 30 seconds on theirs, but you can create a video that says, hi, my name is Brenda Meller. I'm looking for a marketing director position in Metro Detroit. Let's connect on LinkedIn so I can tell you more. So it's basically a video introduction spot on your profile. Not everybody has it. They are expecting to roll it out to all users soon. But I would recommend, if you're a job seeker, definitely use that space as a way of introducing yourself and telling people a bit about how you're different. And if you don't work in a job seeker role, I mean, I even have it on my profile. I use it as an introduction to talk to my ideal target audience.
Love that. So, okay, I know about this feature, and I know that it's part of LinkedIn Creator Mode. Do you know if it's rolling out just like in general? So, like, let's say I'm not a Creator Mode. I don't have the button turned on. I'm not on Creator Mode, but I'm a job seeker. Can I still have it?
Yeah, so great question. What I heard was it's not technically linked to creator mode, but they rolled it out at the same time. So there's some confusion.
Okay.
Because creator mode is basically for people who are looking at developing thought leadership, content marketing, branding, who want to gain more followers, necessarily not just connections. But it launched in the same day. And a lot of people who have creator mode also have the cover video. And I actually did a post on Friday. I do a job seeker group, and I did a video. And I tagged LinkedIn in the video, and I said, I have it. A lot of these job seekers don't. When are they going to get access to it? And someone from LinkedIn, from one of their employees, commented back on the post, and they said, we're hoping it'll be in the next few weeks that everyone will have this feature.
There we go.
All right.
You heard it here first.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, and guess what it
Exclusive.
looks like, y'all? It's like Harry Potter, right? You know the pictures in Harry Potter where you walk by the picture and then it comes to life? That's exactly what your profile picture, what she's talking about. Your profile picture, like it'll be a still photo, whatever you upload is your still photo, and then all of a sudden when somebody lands on your profile, it like comes to life and starts to play your video. So start thinking creatively of what you can do. Maybe you scare them. I love that. I want to scare people. Like when they get on my profile, I want to be like, boom! Like, ha, I got you. Like scare them or something. I don't know. You got to get somebody's attention, and then have your call to action at the end.
The startle.
You like that?
That's fun.
I'm gonna scare Foster. He's gonna land on my profile and be like,
I'm going to have a heart attack and pass out.
I love that. And there's a lot of little things, right, that can make the difference. It's attention to the details. Another thing that I noticed, like Meller, your logo
It's moving.
a GIF, right?
Yeah.
It's active. So not everybody knows that too, that you can just do these little things that catch people's eye.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
You can't.
You
No.
can't.
So this was a feature that you used to be able to upload a GIF as your company logo on your company page, but they no longer they no longer make that feature available. But those of us who had uploaded it, we were kind of grandfathered in, so we got to keep it.
Yep.
But I can never change my logo now.
yes.
As a recruiter, I want to tell you guys what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. A lot of video is being implemented into what we're doing. Now, what does that tell you? If I see Brenda and I see her present herself, it tells me a little bit more about Brenda. It tells me a little bit more about, as a recruiter, who is it that I'm introducing to my hiring manager? Is it somebody I can stand behind? Is she going to wow my hiring manager? Well, I can tell a little bit more than just a piece of paper.
Correct. Yeah, the video goes a long way. All right, so you got a book out there, How to Enjoy a Bigger Slice of LinkedIn, with the pie on it and everything. Okay, talk to me about that. The name, the title, you know, give us the scoop.
Yeah. So sometimes I go out of camera and I'll grab things from behind me and then I'll hold them up. So here's the book. It's called Social Media Pie, How to Enjoy a Bigger Slice of LinkedIn. And yes, that is a picture of the pie on the front cover.
That's a good looking pie.
Part of my personal brand involves pie. When I first came on the show and I saw the box, I'm like, oh, did they get a pie? And I was like, it's donuts. I'm like, well, that sounds good too. If I was there, I'd take one. But for me, I use a lot of analogies when I talk about pie, but I truly do love pie. There's the bacon people. We all know a bacon person, right? The bacon junkies, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is there someone in there? Okay, so that's the bacon guy, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the cupcake people, and I'm the pie lady. So back in the pre-COVID days, when I would go to a presentation, I would introduce myself and I would say, let's get a couple volunteers from the audience, stand up, tell me who you are, what do you do, and what's your favorite pie? And everybody has a story. You know, I like apple pie because it reminds me of my grandma, or I like pecan pie because we have it every Thanksgiving. Texas. And I would give a pie away at the end. I'd draw business cards out of a hat and give a pie away at the end. And then it just started to become my calling card. And I created a hashtag, social media pie. I immediately created the web domain, socialmediapie.com. And I've been thinking about writing a book for a while, but I was like, there's so many LinkedIn books out there. How can I create something that's different?
Yeah.
And I realized what's different is me. So how can I include this approach?
Yes.
And I really base it a lot on social media karma. So what you put out there into the LinkedIn universe will come back to you. So when you shine the spotlight on other job seekers, on recruiters, on organizations, you know, even like you're watching the show, when you watch the show, share the post afterwards and tag all of the people. When you shine the spotlight on other people, that will come back to you in the form of social media karma. And a lot of great concepts on helping people with LinkedIn covered in the book.
I love it. You got a couple mic drops for me on that one.
Social media karma, that's great.
Social media karma.
All right, let's do this real quick because we had some mic drops. Let's go to the audience because we got some giveaways. She said you got to give it away. So let's see what we got here. What's a question that we can ask the audience? Is something that we already talked about. Did we say where Brenda's from? Did we say that?
Yeah.
She did.
She did.
She did.
She did. Brenda, you said where you're from, right? Okay.
I think one of your co-hosts said earlier in the show where I was from. I didn't say it, but I think someone did.
Somebody said it.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, but somebody said it.
I remember where it is, but I don't remember the name of it.
Okay, well, let's see if the audience knows.
Somebody in the audience probably.
Let's see if the audience was paying attention. Tell me where's Brenda from? And Brenda, while we're waiting on those comments to come back, okay? Because these things are funky. Oh, wait. Are you from Detroit?
I am.
Yes!
Detroit area.
Detroit
Wait.
area.
Okay.
Then my first, I'm scrolling back to see who the winner was. Hold on. My first one that I see, drum roll. Can I get a drum roll? Drum roll. Come on, son. Craig McCoy.
Yep,
Craig McCoy. Congratulations, Craig. You gonna get some of that pie. Craig, you gonna get some of that pie today, okay? You gonna get a copy of the book? Woo! All right.
All right,
And
Craig,
Craig,
what's your favorite pie? Yeah.
Tell us your favorite pie down in the comments. Yes. Oh, Meg Rose did the drum emoji. I love that. For the drum roll. She put the drums.
Go Meg Rose.
That is what's up. Okay. Awesome. Congratulations. That is great. So we're going to give you a copy of that book. Okay. Now, let's talk about some other things because I know you got you're doing everything. You got a course. You do webinars. You got your own LinkedIn Live. You're doing all this stuff. Tell me about your course and your webinars and stuff.
Yeah, so right now I've got a LinkedIn for Job Seekers course that's open, and I cover 4 areas: how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, invitation and messaging strategies for job seekers, network engagement and posting for job seekers, and how to find a job on LinkedIn, the obvious, the hidden, and different techniques. And I try not to make the price point too high because I know a lot of people when they're in career transition,
right.
Cost can be a hurdle. So it's $29.99 for 6 months access and a lot of great information.
$29.99
That might as well be $3.99.
Yeah, that's
Come on, son.
And
might as well be
worth
$3.99.
every bit of that.
I like Steve Main commented in the chat. what his favorite pie was. Free pie.
Free pie.
Free 99, as we say.
I like that. I
Greg,
like that. So,
congratulations,
okay,
though.
cool.
That's awesome.
So, okay. Tell me about what's the best place. I already know the answer to this, but if the audience wants to connect with you and get, you know, how is it LinkedIn? What's the best? What would you prefer?
Yeah, so LinkedIn, you know, obviously, if you go onto my profile, I'm one of the people that has the follow button instead of connect. So if you want to follow with me, you've got to click on the more button or the 3 dots, and then there'll be an option underneath that will say personalized invite or connect. Do make sure that you mention that you saw me on today's show, and I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
Awesome.
And in the meantime, if you follow me, you can see my LinkedIn updates out there.
There you go. You heard it from the guru.
And thank you for
Personalized.
linking with me.
It's the only way to do it, you guys.
That is.
Yeah, you
I
got
learned this from her, by the way, way back when. Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, and G, thanks for the intro, Brenda. This was awesome. I appreciate that. Guys, here's what I want you to do. Audience, here we go.
Those hands.
Here we go. You see the hands?
All right.
See them hands?
Miyagi-san.
All right. Here we go. What I want you to do is go take you a screenshot right now. Take you a screenshot of Brenda right now. Just go click, click, right there on your phone or your device. Just take a little screenshot, okay? And I want you to post that thing. Post that thing on social media and tag her in it, okay? I want you to tag her in the post, and I want you to tell her, what'd you learn? What, you know, like, just, actually, you know what, just blow her up. I want you just to blow her up. I want her notifications going crazy today. All right? Can we do that? Let's do it. Let's roll.
And awesome. And one thing I'll do for your audience, anybody who does post a photo of me and tags me in your post, I will comment back. I will encourage my followers to look up your profile and send opportunities your way. And I'll say, send them an invite to connect and tell them Brenda sent you as well. So I'm going to help you out. If there's really no value in having a large network if you can't share it with other people.
Oh, don't.
Got all the mics.
Social media karma, gang.
Yeah,
That's right.
what it
Social
is.
media karma.
Social media karma.
That's awesome. Brenda, thank you so much for joining us.
100.
It's been great.
Pleasure, guys. It's been a blast. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
When
Brenda.
you're in Dallas, we got to have you in the studio, Brenda. So,
Yes,
hey,
would
come
love it.
visit.
All right,
That'd
guys,
be
we
great.
got to go
Thank
to
you.
a real quick break. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we got G in the house.
I got to get the...
I landed a job because I took from these groups and from this program what I could to apply into my life and into my job searching.
I want to give a huge shout out to the Who You Know gang. You guys are amazing. You know, during a really tough time of my life and a lot of others, everyone was losing their job during the pandemic, and the folks at the Who You Know show and Who You Know, Foster, Mark, Trevor, and the whole gang really swooped in to kind of save the day.
I've started the 12-week program that you guys are putting together, and the wealth of information that you guys have provided completely revolutionized and transformed my knowledge and what I know I need to do to get my next career.
Welcome back to the Who You Know Job Networking Show.
Yeah,
What you know is important, but
who
you
know? Do you know G?
Oh, we know G. Hey guys, real quick, before we dive too deep, okay? You just heard those testimonials about the Who You Know Summit. You heard it right here, live on the Who You Know Show, right? So here's what I'd like for you to do. If you've ever been to the summit, we just had one today. It's Who You Know Wednesday. We had our summit today. If you were in the summit or you've ever been to the summit, put hashtag summit right now in the comments. If you've never been, you need to go. You need to sign up. We'll get you the link. It's up in the description, and we'll put it in the chat right now. I want you to put hashtag first time if you've never been before, okay? So make sure you do that. Super excited. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Come on.
All right.
Let's get to the meat
Let's
and potatoes.
do the whole plate.
G. I want to formally introduce G, okay? G. She is a creative HR consultant, small and mid-sized workplace experience visionary, your onboarding and change management gal, inspiring and empowering via human resource strategy, fueled by coffee, tacos, and bells.
Yes.
And she is a Who You Know alumni. Everybody welcome G.
Woo! Yeah.
Ardanowski. Hey, Mr. A.
Wait.
Tacos for sure. Tacos for sure.
Okay, so now can you say my last name, you guys? Who gets extra?
Well, I've known you too long, so I'm out. I know I can
and
say.
full last name, by the way.
Haridy-Ardanowski.
Haridy-Ardanowski.
Close. It's Haridy.
Haridy-Ardanowski.
Look, you know I can't read.
Haridy. That's
And the first name is Gehan.
Haridy.
It's Gehan or Gehan.
Gehan.
I've had Ms. Gehan, Ms. Ms.
yeah.
G.
All
I've
that.
had everything.
All that.
G money, G fro.
They mess Foster up. They know they're going to get you.
That's true. Come on, son. Okay, so it's time for another game of Would You Rather. Come on, son.
Come on,
All
son.
right. G, I got to know.
Yes, sir.
Would you rather have 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife? Or always have a knife but never be able to use spoons again?
Wow. Where do these come from?
These come from underneath the pile of dad jokes. That's where they come from.
Doubt.
We'll go with the 10,000 spoons.
10,000 spoons.
When I'll eat it, only because I love Alanis Morissette.
But no knife. So it's 10,000 spoons but no knife?
But no knife. Or always have a knife, but you never get a spoon. You can never get a spoon. Spoons are
No,
gone.
I safety first. I'd go with the spoons.
You go with the spoon.
Less knife. Yes.
Wow.
Man, that's
I'm HR, safety first.
That's a
right?
weird one.
It is a weird one. I just read it and I laughed. And so I said, this is a great one. I
All
like
right,
this
so what
one.
would you do?
I gotta have 10,000 spoons.
10,000 spoons?
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Okay, but no knife. All right.
Spoons. I like cereal.
Spoons.
Peanut butter cereal, Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Captain
Can't eat
Crunch.
that. Can't eat that with a knife.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
But no
Yeah,
more
I'm going to
steak.
switch to spoons, I guess. I was going to say knife, but I think I'm going to switch to spoons.
But no more
too.
steak or pork chop for you.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You get it. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Audience, spoons or knives?
Well, you can
Just tell me.
sharpen a
they're
spoon,
nice.
right? You can sharpen a spoon.
Mark's
Don't
over
ask
here
me how I
making-
know that,
If
but
you-
I've seen it.
If you got those many spoons, you can make the change on something.
Wow. Okay. This show is stupid. Okay. Guys, we love y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting deep now. G, I gotta know.
Yes.
It's
You're a Who
G
You Know
time.
alumni. You've been through the whole gamut of stuff that it is to be a job seeker. I want to know, what were the biggest lessons for you? Like, what were the biggest takeaways as you went through that journey?
Lena.
I can tell you probably one of the biggest lessons, if not the biggest lesson, is to allow yourself some grace. Allow yourself some grace every single day, because, and I say
Already.
this. And here's why, you guys, and this is what people need to understand. Now, I've been in transition off and on over the course of many, many years for various reasons, and job loss and et cetera. And I moved here 3 years ago and didn't have a job. And I went the first time to the summit and had that opportunity to really connect, right? And that's the first step. Even with the connections, though, realizing that not everything is going to flow smoothly. You're going to reach out for help. You're going to reach out and you're going to apply for jobs. You're going to have recruiters ghost you. Love you, Foster, and I'm a recruiter too.
Wow.
So.
I didn't vote. I didn't ghost you though. I didn't ghost you.
No. But I'm just saying.
I know.
I was like, she just
do
put
it right.
I was like, she just put Foster on blast.
No.
On
There's
blast.
people who do it right. That's the thing. And just to say,
That's
you
what
know
makes
what,
me
it's
different.
okay. And it's okay. And I think sometimes job seekers just have this really harsh way of beating up on themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I really like that. I think that
Yes.
we're our own worst critics,
Yeah.
right? And hardest on ourselves. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
What
Great.
brought you? Why did you move from Detroit or Michigan to Dallas.
Absolutely.
3 years ago.
I love telling this story. I'll try to abbreviate as best I can. So about 3 years ago, my husband was getting ready to retire. We were in Metro Detroit, actually not too far from Brenda, Meller. And we decided, okay, we're going to relocate to be with my in-laws, who at the time were living in Frisco, right? So what happened was we ended up, we moved here to be with them, basically. 5 months later or so, they up and left and moved to Hawaii. So we moved here. My husband retired. I didn't have a job in that very moment, and then we were here. And then I got a job, and then got laid off, and then COVID hit. So we've been sitting here all this time with, you know, just us. But I mean, I will tell you again, going back to networking, I wouldn't be anywhere without the summit, this group, these people. So that gets you through. And
well, I just love it. Okay, so, you know, I wish y'all could have seen the behind the scenes. She came in the studio and she's like, ah! It was just like a big celebration. It was awesome. She brought some donuts. And what I forgot is I just didn't even realize, like I was talking about behind the scenes, like there was so much in-person stuff we were doing, right? You know, we got to hang out with you at the Cowboys facility, right? The Star.
The day after I moved into my house, I found my way in the rain to the Star to go to this networking event to meet a bunch of people I did not know. And I was scared. You know what?
Yeah.
But I did it anyway. But yeah, it was all in person and live.
Yes.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind at that point? It's like, so you just moved here, like you just got here. And then you're like, I'm going to this thing, and like walk us through the mind of G, like at that point. Like you said you were scared, but that probably is just not even justice to what it was like.
You know what? Very true. And, you know, I have to tell you, I think because unlike some people, I wouldn't consider myself an extrovert. You know, you get the extrovert or introvert. I'm more of an ambivert. So it depends on the situation. You know, I can find ways to, you know, navigate possibly better than maybe some, you know, who would struggle a little bit more. But yeah, I did it knowing I had to. Mind you, it was hysterical. I still remember the day. We had just moved into our house. It was raining out. I had no idea what the Star was because I'm not a big sports fan. Don't hate me, but I didn't know what I knew nothing about this. And I just made my way over there, and I remember meeting you two, and I'd known Foster, again, going back to networking, if I can just give my networking pitch for a second. Thankfully, I had the opportunity to connect with Foster when my husband and I made the decision to move here, and people had suggested, oh, you gotta know this guy named Foster Williams. Foster Williams. I'm like, who in the... And I remember I reached out to you probably around the June 2018 timeframe, June, July.
And you were still in Michigan.
When I was still in Michigan. And I did all that networking, and I'm telling you, Foster was #1. You guys were #2. I mean, all of this just built and built, all as a result of, you know,
that's it.
Networking. Yep. Just saying.
Yes.
All of it. But you gotta put the strides out there. You gotta put one foot out there first.
Yep. All right. So, networking is important. What about some other things that you learned? Because I got some notes here from you, and I see you're outside the box. You're getting creative. You're doing a lot of stuff. Let's talk about some of the getting out of your own way a little bit, imposter syndrome, things like that. What are some things that you want to tell to the job seeker audience out there?
Absolutely. I will tell you, so this video, the first videos that we see, right? And
yes.
I know you remember this probably, Trevor. About a year ago, actually, I want to say almost to the day, I went through the summit for the second time after I'd lost my job. And here again is do a video, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, do a video. Got to get on camera. And mind you, again, ambivert, great with people, blah, blah, blah. I'm okay with it. I'm comfy. Get a camera in front of me. Not good. And this is where so many people have struggled. And I have posted in subsequent months all about my journey. I mean, it took forever. I mean, I don't even know how many shots it took, or takes, if you will, to get that video. And then you edited it and cleaned it up. And, you know, but it was step by step by step. And from there, I just gradually built upon that. You know, I ended up enlisting the help of a video coach, Jillian Whitney, career coach, Anna Morgan. All through just networking and meeting people through people. Chantel Sumis, I should name drop there. She helped with personal brand. I mean, just everything. My website, my brand new website, Golden Synergy Touch.
Yeah.
all, all of this just came into play, which the LLC, a result of Craig Fisher.
Yes, that's what I was
There you
going to
go.
say. So now you've started your own business. Talk to us about your business. And so you heard some advice from Craig Fisher about create your own LLC, right?
Yes, Craig
All right.
Fisher, if you're watching, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Craig.
Big shout out to Craig.
Yes.
Shout out Craig Fisher,
So
yep.
I want to say December timeframe, he had a conversation with Catherine McCord.
Oh, yeah.
And I happened to catch part of it one morning, and I was stuck, what to do next, knowing that there had to be more, right?
Sure.
As all of us job seekers want to do more, we're stuck. What do we do? How do we put on our resume, unemployed, but make it look that we're, employed? And so that was when I came up with the LLC, largely due in part to Craig Fisher. Now, it's not to say that I will never go back to a full-time permanent role.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. But it's a way to bucket my experience, under one umbrella to say, this is what I've worked on, this is where I'm at, this is what I want to do forward. These are the services I can provide to you, employer.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. We were talking about that today, to create a website, get your LLC, get your domain, right? Your name is your
Own
domain.
your domain.
And, to have a branded website, and you're taking it a step further, which is creating your LLC.
Branded name.
I
Creating your own
love
company.
the bucket approach, right? That's a great way to put it because, if you think about this, you have your umbrella corp now, right? And your LLC, your business is now your umbrella corp, and all the things that you do, whether it's working a full-time, salaried position or some contract work or consulting or whatever you do, is under this umbrella, right? So, and that's great for resume, man. That's awesome.
That was the intention. And again, it takes a lot to shift people's thinking. So that's part of the creativity piece. So aside from the video and getting over the imposter syndrome piece, which is something I know that many of us still continue to grapple with, but really getting the confidence to say, I'm better than this. I can bucket and brand myself differently. That's where people need to really sit back and take a look at, okay, what can they immediately change about themselves and control? Because we can't control if we're going to hear back or be ghosted or go through these things, right? So.
Yeah, you can't. You got no control over whether they call you back or not. But you can control, like you're talking about, your branding, the content that you're putting out there, the amount of outreach that you do. If you're reaching out to people, you're networking. Those are all things that are directly in your control. So focusing on those things. And not worried about, they didn't call me back.
If you brand yourself, we will call. I'm a recruiter. We'll call.
Yes.
We will
We
call
will
you.
call
That's right. Would you say, so your journey in doing all of this and creating and now getting into, your business, in talking about worrying about what you can control and not what you can't, all of that, did you say that lent itself to keeping you busy enough that you didn't worry about that other stuff then?
Absolutely. The good part is, for me, we were okay during, COVID last year especially. Again, I lost my job. We got through it. There were other setbacks. I was okay. I've heard the horror stories from some people who had a lot more challenges or were differently challenged than myself. So I've been okay. But the other piece of it too, and people ask me about this a lot, I've always been a fairly positive person. So the things that, when I say in one fell swoop, okay, fine, last year my dad died in Michigan, I wasn't there, and I lost my job, and I did this, and blah, to the normal person, people would say, oh, and no one's here. We have no friends here. We have nothing here. To the normal person, one may say, how are you still so positive? I have to tell you honestly, if I didn't have my network and if I didn't have people support and love that I know is there, and that's why when people talk about, managing your network, do it the right way. Don't just do it when you need a job.
Yep.
Boom.
That's not what LinkedIn's about anymore. It really isn't.
Yeah, because there's a lot of folks out there, y'all. I just want to throw out this disclaimer, throw out this warning real quick. There's so many people who, when they need a job, they get on LinkedIn and they got to grind it out, right? And then when they get their job, they're ghost, right? You disappear. You go back to Instagram or Facebook or whatever. You're not active on LinkedIn anymore. Shame on you. Don't do that. You're going to put yourself behind because guess what? You don't think that this is going to happen again?
Yeah.
You don't think you're going to need to get a job again some point in your life? The average tenure right now is 3 to 4 years. So chances are 3 to 4 years from now. What about if it's only 6 months from now? Maybe you get a job and then 6 months later they're like, this isn't working out.
Yeah.
And you're like, crap, I stopped. And you're starting over again. Don't do that. You start to build momentum. LinkedIn is about building momentum. It's like a snowball. The way I look at the algorithm and everything, it's like a snowball. In the beginning, it's hard. It's hard to get that snow, but once it starts rolling downhill, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you stop it,
just like a train.
Yeah, train.
And you guys know what?
Just like a train.
It's not even about you. It's about your ability to help those people that are behind you. When you land, are you doing something to help friends that you have made, people that you know are exemplary in what they do? Just a little food for thought there.
All right. What do you talk about, you know, like with creating content and all that? Because you got out of your shell. I watched it happen. I watched this little butterfly. It was awesome.
You said that to me once, and I thought, are you serious? That's how you,
Yes.
and I remember saying, that's how you view me. And
Yep.
another point, if I can just speak to that in one
yeah.
second, I have to say, that meant a lot to me because you never know who's seeing what and when behind the scenes. So that came as a shock. Someone used the word innovative recently to describe me. I made a whole post out of it. It blew me away because I asked why. And I asked, you know, I was so curious. I asked the questions of, wow, what did you see? So, I mean, if you're telling me that I was doing something to make you see that in me, that says to me that, you know, I'm on the right track.
No, you are. You're doing the right things. Like I remember when you came through the summit this last time, that was like a year or so ago, right? And I remember like coaching you through the whole video thing and watching you go through that experience. And like literally it's like watching someone, you know, the caterpillar get in the cocoon and the growth and all of a sudden like
metamorphosis.
Boom. And now I look at you and it's a complete transformation. You're the butterfly. You're not in the cocoon anymore. You're not the caterpillar no more. You're the butterfly. I love it. It's amazing to see that happen.
When I first met G, we didn't know what. We were like, oh, okay.
Yep. It's very, very cool.
Nice.
Hey guys, I got a tip for you too. This is a tip for the job seekers out there. I want to throw out there. Okay, we understand that creating content is important. You got to do this. You got to be visible on LinkedIn. You got to be active on LinkedIn, and that will drive recruiters to your profile. Okay, so if you got to create content, something that you could do, whatever industry you're in. Okay, so let's say you're HR, like you're an HR consultant, right? So let's say you're in HR. Think of a problem that is, you know, pretty relevant in HR. Think of a problem. Think about if you had to create a webinar around that problem, okay? And I want you to actually do it. So go create a webinar, create a slideshow. Maybe it's like 30 slides about what you would do to solve that problem, okay? Create that webinar. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna apply for LinkedIn Live, okay? And I want you to just start teaching that, start practicing teaching that. What's gonna happen is now that it's recorded, that piece is, that little 30 slide piece, you can chop that thing up into micro content. That is 30 pieces of content. 30 pieces of content. That will fill it out. And it's video content. It will fill out your content strategy, and people are going to be reaching out to you because now you're the expert.
That's right. That's right. That's a wonderful project, and you don't even need a PMP for that.
I love it. What did you think?
I agree 1,000%. And again, it's not an instant process. That's the one thing that people need to understand. I mean, it took me a long time. I mean, again, people can go into my featured, and my video is still there, my very first video, but I didn't do that. I recorded it and sent it to you, and you cut it up. It was through the summit, and it took me it took a lot from me to do that. And then once I did that, and now I have LinkedIn Live. So I went from that a year ago to LinkedIn Live now.
Well, that's what I love about the live, okay? So what you're talking about is, you know, creating a video from like, let's say you're gonna write a script and you're gonna record it and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot harder to do that. It's a lot more of a task than if you are live. If you're live, like this conversation we're having right here can be chopped up 10 million ways, and it's you just take the golden nuggets out of it. You're just taking the golden nuggets. It's a lot easier to do micro content and just chop something up. That's why I say create a webinar, create a slide deck around a problem you're solving, teach it, and then that thing gets chopped up. You don't have to like memorize any script. You're just literally just teaching this thing. You're not memorizing anything, right? And then you just chop it up a million times.
And another thing that you and I just talked about this at lunch.
Yeah.
Which is get started. Guys, you need to get started. You have to start somewhere. It's not going to be perfect.
No.
The first few getting started, there's going to be a learning curve, but if you don't do it, you never will, right? You'll never get started, and then you'll have regret. Yeah. So get started.
You know what's awesome? I have people tell me all the time, like whenever I'm having a bad day, or like I'm tired or exhausted, I'm like, man, I'm really tired today, and they're like, I can't tell. People are always telling me that. They're like, I can't tell.
Yeah, I get that.
And it's because I've done these things over and over and over a million times that I, like this show and everything, like I could do this with my eyes closed because we've done it a million times. The first one though, right? The first one's always the hardest.
What a bomb.
Our very first show? Yeah, it
wasn't no good.
We got spanked by the studio owner.
Boring.
Did you really?
Boring.
Yeah.
He told us to turn it loose.
Yeah.
Boy,
did we turn it loose. All right, G, so we had some mic drop moments. You hit a lot of them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the audience. Okay. Did we say the name of your LLC? We did.
She did.
Did we?
She did.
I
Yep.
probably dumped it into the web. So
you did?
Yes.
Didn't
No.
you?
Did we
did.
say
Did
it?
I say it?
Yep.
Did we
she
say
did.
it? Okay. All right. So we said the name, and I wasn't paying attention again.
Wow.
We did. Yep. She did.
So I don't know the answer, but G knows. Tell us the answer. What is the name of her company, her LLC? Tell us in the chat.
Yeah, was anybody listening?
And here's what G's going to do. G is going to hook you up, okay? She got 2. We're going to give out 2 of these. So the first 2 to come back and tell us what that LLC is, we're going to give out an hour session. It's a LinkedIn profile review and a conversation, and then you're also going to help them with their video or something? What do you?
Yep, we can mix it up. So you want some help with content, your profile review, need that little nudge for video. And again, I wanted to say this too because we were talking about creator mode and all of this earlier. That's huge. That's something now that you're going to really want to start to take a look at. So if you're freaked about video, I'm the person.
Yes.
That's your girl right there.
All right. So I got one here. I don't know if it's right.
Yep.
But I got Golden Synergy Touch LLC.
You got it.
Yes, that would be Lori Oaken.
Lori Oaken up on the side. Hey, Lori.
Lori, do you have the hat on?
Lori,
got your Bears hat on, Lori?
I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Lori, shout out to you.
Yes, shout out to
So
Lori.
good to see you.
And Tracy Johnson's with us too. Hey, Trace.
All right, so then we got
Lori Oaken and number
Lori
2?
Oaken was number 1, and then
Who's number 2?
well, John said G's LLC. I think we're not gonna go with that one, right? Because then we got Rosemary said Golden Touch. Let's see, anybody else got the whole?
Crystal Johnson at.
Yeah, Crystal Johnson got it. For the full thing.
Yes.
So Crystal Johnson, Golden Synergy Touch LLC.
Yes.
Got it.
Wow,
Yes.
Crystal.
Johnson.
And yes, there is. And if
Go,
you're curious
Crystal.
to why
Go,
it's not an
Crystal.
HR consulting, I can tell you this really quick. Do I have a minute?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Wait.
So, okay, Golden Synergy Touch, it's taking stark black and white concepts and adding a little splash of color and gold. The reason being, because in HR, when you think HR, so that's why getting creative and also thinking along the lines, who knows, I may want to do other things, so I don't want it to be specific to any one
thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So you can bucket. Again, it's all about bucketing. You can make it anything
There's
that you
that
want.
bucket.
Just encouraging people to be creative.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
snap.
got the black and gold on.
Black
Got
and
the black and
gold.
gold on.
That was my high school colors.
Well, that's great because Crystal
Bulldogs.
Crystal is active duty Navy and she's transitioning
Yeah,
out.
Crystal's
So
Navy. Thank
this
you,
is awesome
Crystal.
for her. Yeah.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Crystal, for
Yeah,
your
and
service.
Excellent.
Definitely, it's Military Appreciation Month. So to all you veterans and active duty out there, we appreciate you.
I'm gonna do one of these for you. There you go. Hey, I got something for you here, okay? Because you're in the pink.
shaker.
You're in that pink chair. What's this? Here we got.
Shake it
You're
up.
in that pink
Shake
chair.
it up.
So,
Wow.
pow! Woo! There
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh, gosh, I was wondering
Yes.
about these. I know you guys love them. Oh my gosh.
Who you know?
Love.
You got a straw in there too.
I get this is
Yeah.
for me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, cool.
Courtesy of the
Thank you.
Gronkowski family.
Oh my gosh, Chris Gronkowski, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
What's up, Chris?
Thank
Who
you.
you know?
This is
Yes.
sweet. I love this. Thank you.
You're very
And
welcome.
I love being here again, you guys. Networking.
great to
Do
have
not
you.
know
You'll be
where I'd
here
be
again.
without you
We'll
guys.
have you here again.
And in person,
Cool.
even better.
Oh my
right?
gosh, yeah.
All right,
Absolutely.
guys. Well, that's the show.
What's
It's
it about?
all about-
What's it about?
Who
ya
know? Bye.
I got nothing to throw.
Bye.
Trevor Houston here, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the Who You Know Job Networking Show. We hope you've been inspired, encouraged, educated, and entertained all at the same time. For information on our different events, workshops, partners, or partnership opportunities available, check out whoyouknow.show for more details. And be on the lookout for our new mobile app coming soon. You never know how this show could help someone you know? And if we've made an impact or put a smile on your face today, don't forget to hit that share button on your way out. Until next week, it's all about who you know. Bye!